you need to be buying your product at the lowest price possible. And back then, every weed dealer wanted to meet a grower. You had to get to the grower. But it's not like today where you can Google search somebody who grows weed. You had to have the in. And these growers in Southern Oregon, in Northern California, the cartels especially, would not deal with almost anybody, and you had to have a big bankroll. I mean, you couldn't talk to one of these guys without at least 40 grand to spend. So the wholesalers, those were the ones who were buying product directly from the source. And there were a few guys in Eugene at the time, maybe 3 or 4 guys, who were driving down to the forests of Southern Oregon and Northern California. They would go down there every week, and they would pick up 20, 30, sometimes 50 pounds at a time. And they had a couple of guys, like me and who they would give 5 pounds to at a time, and we would then break it down into half pounds, quarter pounds, whatever our retailers desired. And one of those guys, his name was he was a buddy of ours. He actually got pinched bringing back weed. He also had a couple of ounces of meth on him, and he got jammed up. The cops pulled him over. They arrested him. He bailed out, but this guy was getting ready to go do some time. He came to us and asked if we would like to meet his supplier. We had to pay him 5 grand just for the introduction. That's how valuable we knew this was going to be for us. So we pay him 5 grand. We get in his car. We make the 10-hour drive south to this tiny little town called Garberville in Mendocino County. Now that little town's become famous because it is the gateway to Mendocino County. Now once we get to Garberville, we drive, I'm not exaggerating, almost 5 hours into the mountains. And it looks like Deliverance. These are the sticks. I'm talking about it's big rig trucks and do not trespass signs. There's like bullet holes in the stop signs as you're going through, guard dogs in front of every gate. It is the Wild West up there. A lot of people go missing every year. A lot of homicides get traced back to that region because you could just get killed and they'll feed your body to the fucking mountain lions. There is no law up there. It was sketchy as fuck, but we're excited because we're going to meet the Connect. Now we get to the top of this bluff and there's this huge gate that starts opening up. And this was like redneck Miami Vice. There's a couple of guys with shotguns and pit bulls as the gate opens. We fucking roll down this bumpy ass hill and we get to this tiny little house. And next to it is this gigantic greenhouse. And we know exactly what's inside. So the 2 owners of the operation come out and meet us. They make us lift our shirts up, turn around, make sure we're not wearing any wires. And so I say, show me something. They take us back into this little garage area. And it's just a hut, really. They pull up a false floor. These guys like drilled out the earth and then made it a little trap door. They pull the floor up and there's got to be no less than like 500 pounds of weed harvested, bagged up, ready to go that I'm staring at. Most people would be terrified. I'm jumping for joy. We finally found the Connect. Hey guys, if you like that clip, make sure to check out the full video right here and subscribe to the channel right here.